And I also recently just love using a scalp massager, especially because when I go to shave, I end up getting to exfoliate every day, and just for extra moisturization. For dry skin, although I do have oily skin, it can help stay secure when I go to sleep. Hey you guys, so I am back with another shower video. Last shower video I posted was more of a spa routine, and that will be linked in the bio if you guys want to go watch that. But in today's video, I will be showing you guys my coffee vanilla scented full body shower routine. So that's exfoliating, feminine hygiene, and skincare. Now, I usually don't wash my hair every day, more like 1 to 2 times a week. It depends on how oily it is, but since I recently got my hair done, it's not as oily. For some reason, my natural dark hair just makes me break out, and my scalp always itches more and looks and feels dirty. So that's why I like to keep up with getting it done, but I always start out by washing my hair first, because when you go to rinse your hair, all that soap is running down your body. Now I'm reaching for my purple shampoo. This is a toning shampoo for blonde, silver hair, or just bleached hair. It helps with yellow tones, which I have, and I also recently just got my hair did. Now, when I haven't had my hair did in a while, I just use regular shampoo and conditioner. Now you guys just see me working that shampoo into my scalp and massaging it into my scalp, and when I'm massaging it, I'm using my fingertips. I'm not using my nails at all. So I'm just massaging that into my hair, and I'm only putting that shampoo mainly in my scalp area, not really on the ends, because that's what the conditioner is for. And lately, when I've been washing my hair, I've been trying to wash my hair just to the side. That way, that shampoo that is coming down isn't running down my body, because the shampoo could irritate your skin or just leave it dry. Alright, you guys, so now I'm reaching for my clarifying shampoo, and sometimes I do double shampoo. I don't always, but whenever I feel like I need that extra wash, I go ahead and use it. I love using a scalp massager, you guys. Not only does it feel good, but it also can help stimulate hair growth. Now I'm using my purple conditioner, and I use a pretty good amount of conditioner. I'm always running out of my conditioner before my shampoo. But when you guys are using a conditioner, make sure you're only applying it to the ends of your hair. I do apply it a little more upwards just because I have layers in my hair. You just want to use it towards the ends of your hair because that's where your hair is more dry at. And then if you're applying it all over your hair, like at the roots, this could make your hair look greasy even after you just washed it. And now I'm just putting my hair up in a clip. I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit in my hair for 2 to 3 minutes. For my facial cleanser, I use the Rev, And this one is for oily skin because I have super oily skin, you guys. When finding a cleanser, there's different cleansers out there. There's one for sensitive skin, but also there's ones you guys should not be using, and those would have to be like the exfoliating cleansers that have little beads in it, or scrubs. You don't want to use those on your face just because it can damage your skin and cause little tears in it. My mom actually had went to the dermatologist because she is trying to get her skin back together. She used to tan a lot and go in tanning beds, and so her doctor, or the dermatologist I mean, recommended her the La Roche cleanser, and she was saying that she was just talking to the dermatologist about I had told her not to use any type of scrub on her face that had like beads in it, and her dermatologist was like, your daughter knows what she's talking about. And that's because I watch a lot of videos about skincare and I'm just super into self-care. Now that I let my hair down, I'm just gonna rinse my hair out. But also, I'm gonna go ahead and just brush through it with my detangle comb. I feel like this makes it easier, especially when I go to get out and let it dry and then go to brush it, because I've already gotten all the knots out. Now it's time to exfoliate, and I can't express how important it is to exfoliate. Also telling that to myself because I don't always exfoliate, and I need to, especially because when I go to shave, I end up getting a lot of ingrown hairs in my downstairs area. Also, you can get ingrown hairs on your armpits and legs as well. I've had it happen. It's painful. You don't need to exfoliate every day, but maybe 1 to 2 times a week. Exfoliating helps remove dead skin cells. That way, when you go to use other products, they'll work much better. When I do exfoliate my downstairs area, I only use it on my mound and my bikini area and the creases between my legs where I have darker spots. Exfoliating can also help lighten that. I don't put it on my lips at all because I have before and ended up getting an infection because the scrub can get in there, and I usually like to use tree hub scrubs, and those aren't always good for down there. For my body wash, I'm using whipped vanilla from Bath and Body Works. Yes, I use a loofah. I know a lot of people don't like using loofahs because it can hold a lot of bacteria, but I love using them. I've tried using hand towels and I just don't feel like they get as soapy as a loofah. But I do change my loofah out every month or 2 months. For my feminine hygiene, I like to keep it super simple. I only try to stick to using one wash at a time. Recently, I've been using this Yoni wash. It's a foaming wash and I love using it. It smells like peppermint. Every time I use it downstairs, I feel like it gets me so clean. But as you see, I'm just getting it super soapy. Now when it's time to go down there and wash, I go ahead and, wash my mound. And my mound, I'm referring to, where your pubic hair grows out. So I wash there. I wash between the crevices of my legs. And I do spread my lips apart and I do wash between my lips, but I do not put it in the hole. You do not want to put any soap in your hole at all. And as you guys can tell, I'm almost done with this Yoni wash. I need to stock up on some more. But I've never had any problems at all. I've never had an infection or smell, and I'm almost done with this. But I also do use this soap on my behind as well. I just get it super soapy because you don't want to be rubbing it raw back there. Time to dry my hair, and a little tip is when you dry your hair, use a t-shirt instead of a towel, just because a t-shirt is more softer. And yes, you guys, I put deodorant on before I go to bed because if I don't, I'll wake up and my armpits stink. And you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, she has a lot of hair under her armpits. And yes, that's because I'm actually trying something new. I'm gonna go ahead and wax at home. I actually just uploaded my maintenance vlog and that'll be listed down below. That's my most recent video. I did a maintenance vlog, well, on a budget, so I waxed at home. Now it's time for body care, and I'm going in with my Aquaphor. If you guys could see, I just recently got a new tattoo and it is peeling and super itchy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put that all over my arm. For my lotion, I'm using this Cocoa Radiant from Vaseline. I love how thick this lotion is, especially since it's getting colder out. It helps keep my skin hydrated and from getting dry. And just for extra moisturization, I'm putting some of this cocoa butter Vaseline all over my legs and my feet. Now it's time for skincare. For my moisturizer, I use the Red for dry skin. Although I do have oily skin, I use acne products that make my skin dry out. I do want to incorporate more products into my skincare routine, but for now, I'm just going to keep it safe and use my moisturizer and my acne products. Now, I heard from somewhere, it's an order that you put on your skincare products. So I think I'm gonna start doing my acne products and then I'm gonna use my moisturizer because those acne products do dry my skin out. So going in with a moisturizer right after probably would help bring back some moisture to my skin. Now it's time for my hair care, and I don't do anything really too special unless I'm going all out and it's like a spa routine. But for my detangler, I use the Earth Supplied Hair Slip Conditioning. It's made with Jamaican black castor oil and bamboo. So usually when I get out the shower, I do like to let my hair air dry for a little bit because air drying can help your hair from breaking even more. We are going to do some heatless curls with this hair curl system. I got this at TJ Maxx. Alright, you guys, I'm not very good at explaining things, so if you guys want to know how to use this, you guys can go ahead and look up videos on TikTok. That's what I did. I kind of had to just figure out how to do it by myself. But I'll go ahead and try to explain how I do it. When I first start wrapping my hair around, I make sure it's only on part of that foam part. Alright, so now you see here, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the first front 3 pieces around the back. And you're going to want to wrap it tightly. And then I'm going to go ahead and start to grab hair from the back, and I'm going to bring it to the front, and I'm going to combine that hair. And I have seen people braid it, but I just twist it around, and then I just do that tightly, and I wrap the loofah. Then I'm just putting clips in that the hair kit comes with, and I'm putting those on that loose part just so it can help stay secure when I go to sleep. Lastly, I'm putting on my spray from Bath & Body Works, the warm vanilla sugar, and that will conclude the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe and like for more videos like this.